Icelandic cod. You know, in the world of fish, this is about as premium as it gets. So we love the fact that in time for holiday, we're going to bring you fish from the very cold, like almost Arctic cold waters of Iceland. And what you're getting is fish that is going to be that mild, flaky white fish, slightly sweet, but just kind of meaty enough that you really feel like you ate something. So this is totally best in class. From Egg Harbor, we're going to give you 10 of the big 6-ounce fillets. They're going to come with garlic and herb butter, just so you know, and it's going to be a jar that comes with it. In fact, where do I have the garlic and herb butter? I don't see it out here. I'll grab you one. But basically, it's going to come unflavored, but you will get a 3.5-ounce jar of garlic and herb compound butter. This is about 4 pounds of fish, 5 easy payments of $22.05. And, you know, if you go to, you're not going to really find this at the grocery store for sure. But if you have a really nice fish market in your town, and I'm lucky enough that we live next to actually a really good one, Icelandic cod is one of the priciest fishes you can buy right now. So the fact that you're getting this fish home for this price, and you know exactly where it's coming from, it hasn't been frozen, then thawed, then refrozen. Really, if you want best in class, this is it. So I want to say hello to Brittany Rastelli. Not only is it so delicious and high quality and good for you, Brittany, something this wonderful, you think it would be hard to prepare. It couldn't be easier. I mean, if you just want to cook one, you can.
Exactly. They're individually packaged for you and blast frozen. The skin has been removed and the bones have been taken out. So you are getting a beautiful white piece of Icelandic cod. It's a 6-ounce portion. And this cod comes from the cold waters of Iceland, where it is wild caught in its nutrient-dense waters. But so these are actually line caught. So they're very, very sustainable.
Now, this is actually really important.
Nothing else is getting caught in that net. Exactly.
So
they are coming out of the water one by one.
And think about that. This is not net fishing where anything that gets in that net is pulled up from the ocean, and there is a lot of waste, and a lot of things that maybe weren't intended to be caught and eaten are now just sadly cast aside. This is all line caught Icelandic cod. This is the gourmet fish. And Brittany, I was just in Iceland just about a month and a half ago. It's one of my favorite places on earth. And I have to tell you, if I had to retire one place, sign me up, Iceland. I'll even try and learn the language. But I'll tell you, you go into the restaurants in Iceland where they have just pulled that fish out, good luck getting one or maybe 1.5 meals for $110. I mean, you're getting the Icelandic cod for less than you would get it in a restaurant in Iceland for sure.
So true. And if you're not familiar with a cod in general, maybe you eat it fried, maybe you eat it beer battered, but silky like this. Cod isn't one of those more like pulley fish. It's not like that chicken consistency. This one is a very, very silky white fish, and that's kind of my favorite. I love the sea basses for that reason. I love the cod for that reason. I just like that silky texture that it gives you every single time. And like you said, Sandra, this could not be easier to prepare. You just want to make sure, and I tell everybody this, and I even put it in your instructions when you get it, but this cod actually holds a lot of moisture. So when you go to cook it, whether you're air frying it or pan sauteing it or grilling it or baking it, take a paper towel before you cook it after it's been defrosted and just pat it dry and just get that extra moisture out of there. And it really does give you that gorgeous silky texture if you do that. And I always tell everybody, when you're cooking fish, there's a quick rule that I always go by. 10 minutes per 1 inch of thickness. So this cod is about 1 inch thick. So we're gonna let him simmer for about 5 minutes, and then I'll flip him. I'll add the butter that you're getting with it, and that's it. In 10 minutes, we'll have this finished. Same thing with your air fryer, about 10, 12 minutes in the air fryer. Put your dollop of roasted garlic butter on top, and that's all you need to do. Even in your oven, same thing. It really doesn't take long to cook.
Brittany, will you hold up? Let me see that container of butter so everyone knows what they're getting. I don't have one out in front of me, but I want everyone to see. That is, even if you don't put that necessarily on your cod, then please use it for garlic bread. It makes the most delicious garlic bread. And I just want to show
Absolutely.
you again, by the way, this is going very, very quickly. We're going to send these out to you. Each one is individually cleaned, skinned, frozen. So maybe you're not feeding a crowd. It's just going to be you or you and a partner. Take out one, take out two, and you can have a beautiful, beautiful dinner. And whether you want to fry it or serve it just over a bed of grains and vegetables. Here we have our surf and turf with ristellis. I just put some over here on some lettuce and made a beautiful salad. Brittany, fish is so good for you. It's a nice way to get protein. And for some people who do the 7 fishes on Christmas Eve, this would be one of the most elegant selections on the table. We have 600
Absolutely.
left, and then it's gone. It will be sold out.
And you know what I like to do on Christmas Eve, because this actually is one of the 7 fish that we prepare. I will cut this into thirds so that I have 3 2-ounce portions. That way, you know, there's 7 fish that we're having. So a 6-ounce portion is really large when you're having 6 other things. So after I defrost it, I'll cut it down a little bit. And then that way we'll have nice little portions for everybody to be able to try it and not be too full. But it's definitely something that you can incorporate into your diet if you're looking to try more seafood. And the one that I just made there has the little crunchies on top. I'll have my kids help me with either breadcrumbs or cracker crumbles, because I have a hard time getting them to eat this when it's silky like this. But if I put a little crunch to it, they love that.
Oh, that looks so good. Send it right over. That looks so, so good. When you think about it, this is the time of year where we really are going for quality, right? Like the best we can afford. We're serving guests. We want things to be really special. If you're going to serve fish at all between now and the holidays, make it really best in class, and that is that Icelandic cod, line caught from the cold waters of Iceland. 5 easy payments of $22.05. And I know those waters were cold. In September, I snorkeled in 34-degree water. It's cold.
Oh my gosh.
It's very cold where these fish are. Only 250 remain. Brittany, thank you so much. That's going to sell out. You get all 10 for 5 easy payments of $22.05. It is a wow.
Thank
you know what?
so
Thanks,
much.
Brittany. You know what I love about this? If you're someone who's like, what wine would I pair with that? Well, guess what? We're going to give you 12 options. Also from